What is down, everybody? It is your main course, Little Pancake, and today we are back with another tier list video. We're gonna do chips today. Everybody loves chips. Everybody has chips. I mean, they're just chips. They're everywhere, you know? And I, for one, have strong opinions about chips. But we're gonna go ahead and get into it because we have a lot of chips to get through today. So we're gonna have to roll through them. So this video is at 45 minutes long. So we're just gonna go straight into it, okay? First one we got is hot fries. Hot fries are very good. Spicy chips, I am a fan of spicy chips. I do like spicy chips. I don't love them like some people do, you know, but I do like spicy chips. I do like spicy chips. So hot fries, we'll go A tier. Let me make this F tier. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll throw hot fries in A tier. I think that's a good place. Next up, we got Bugle. This is a flavor of Bugle. I've never had any Bugles other than regular Bugles, so we're gonna just throw it in C tier. And then regular Bugles, we're gonna throw them in B tier. Bugles don't have the great taste, honestly. They're just you could just put them on your fingers and then be like a witch with big old Bugle fingers. You know what I'm saying? That's really the only plus of them. They're not. I mean, they just taste salty. That's pretty much it. Next up, we got Flaming Hot Cheetos. These are gonna go B tier. I mean, there's a lot of hype around Flaming Hot Cheetos. I just don't love them that much, you know. Next up, we got Oven Baked Cheetos. Let me tell you something right now. Any oven baked chip is absolutely terrible. Okay? So many bad memories. So many bad memories. Those are the ones that they used to give out at school because, you know, these kids are so fat, right? So with their double, triple, deep fried corn dogs and ice cream sandwiches, we'll make the chips oven baked. We're solving obesity in America. So they tried to give those out. Disgusting. And I don't even know if they were any better for you. All right, next up we have regular old Cheetos. This is close to an S tier. I really like just plain old Cheetos. I really do like Cheetos. You know, yeah, we're gonna go S tier. It's a classic. Cheetos are a classic. You know, you get your fingers all, you know, they're just good. You know. So next up we got Cheeto Puffs. Cheeto Puffs, they get stuck in my teeth too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a huge fan of Cheeto Puffs. I'll throw them B tier. They're just they get stuck in my teeth too much, and then I spend the next 10 minutes trying to, you know, it's pretty annoying. Next up, we have another F tier. Is Simply Cheetos. Those are both F tier. Don't know what they are, but any snack food with the Simply in front of it, probably not good. Next up, we have Chester's. All right, so these are hot fries, but Chester brand. They're A tier as well. They basically taste the same as regular hot fries. Next up, we have Cheddar Chex Mix. Now, I don't know if I would consider Chex Mix as chips. I mean, I don't know, but it's on the list, so we'll rank it. We're gonna put Cheddar Chex Mix. Honestly, we'll probably throw Cheddar Chex Mix C tier. Honestly, it's not very good. Traditional Chex Mix we'll throw A tier. I mean, Chex Mix is just an all around, you know, there's a little bit of something for everybody in that little bag of goodness. But cheddar, not a big fan. Next up is the line of Doritos. First up is Blaze Doritos. I think I had these like once or twice. Not a big fan. C tier. They just did not. I don't know. I just didn't like them. I don't really know how to explain it. I just didn't really like them. Next up, we got Cool Ranch Doritos. These are a solid B tier. Cool Ranch Doritos. Every now and then you get a craving for them. I do at least, but it's just not. It's not my number one pick. Next up, we got Flaming Hot. I'm not too sure what that says. Lime? Flaming Hot Lime? Oh yeah, I think that is it. There's a lime in the bottom. I don't think I've ever had these. Flaming Hot Lime. They sounds good, but I haven't had them, so I'm gonna have to throw them B tier. And same with this one, whatever this one is, Flaming Hot, whatever that is. Never had either of those that I know of. I don't really pay attention to what I eat. I just kind of put it in my mouth. It's not a good strategy either. That's how people get drugged. But next up, we got good old, regular old, plain old Doritos. Nacho cheese Doritos. Everybody's favorite. Well, not mine, but most people's favorite. Those are A tier. They're a very solid chip. Those little red triangles. Everybody knows them. Everybody likes them. But spicy nacho Doritos are my favorite, so I'm gonna put those in S tier. Spicy nacho Doritos are delectable. That's a word, right? Is that a word? Delectable. So yeah, that might be a word. I don't know English too good. They're my favorite. I mean, they just got just enough spice, just enough to make the back of your throat kind of burn. It's a good, all around good chip. So next up, we got the Dorito. This is the what is this? It's like chili. I don't like this one. I'm gonna throw it C tier, not quite F tier. I don't like the purple bag of Doritos. I don't remember what it is. It's like nacho something. Well, of course it's nachos. Okay, next up we have chili cheese Fritos. I didn't used to like these. I used to think these were nasty, but I do like them now. I mean, I'm gonna throw them A tier. They don't really taste anything like chili cheese, but they're good. I like them. Next up, Fritos Flavor Twists. These are the best chip, undisputed champions. If there was a tier above S tier, that's where these would go. They're the greatest. Undoubtedly. This is my favorite chip all time. The honey barbecue flavor twists. They're delicious. Just impeccable. Almost the perfect chip. Next up, we got just regular old Fritos. These are decent. I mean, they're a B tier. It's a corn chip. Tastes like a corn chip. You have Fritos scoops. It's the same thing. B tier. I mean, it's pretty much the same. Next up is Funyuns. Funyuns are very good. Not quite S tier. I'm gonna throw them A tier. Now, if you got some Funyuns and a what is it? IBC root beer, right? That's the root beer, right? Pretty sure it is. But Funyuns and root beer, that's a good combination. That's a combination for the ages. But I mean, it's A tier. It's not quite S tier. What is this one? This is another. Looks like Chex Mix. Knockoff. We'll throw it C tier. Knockoff Chex Mix. Who wants knockoff Chex Mix? All right. Next up, Goldfish. Once again, I was unaware of Goldfish being chips, but we'll go with it. So regular old Goldfish. I'm not a huge Goldfish fan, to be honest. So regular Goldfish is gonna be a B tier for me. I mean, Goldfish are okay, but I'm not a huge Goldfish guy. Next up, we have. I don't know. Oh, these are pretzel Goldfish? No. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Next one is Flavor Blasted. These are A tier. They're better than regular Goldfish. They're not, I mean, S tier, but they're better than regular Goldfish, so I'll throw them A tier. Oh, baked. Lay's Barbecue, very good chip. It's gonna be an A tier, not quite an S tier, not quite. And then Lay's sweet barbecue, sweet honey barbecue or whatever that is. That's also A tier, also a good chip. Next up is Lay's Classic. This one's gonna go A tier as well. I mean, Lay's makes some good chips. I mean, everybody knows that. Lay's makes some good chips. So that one's gonna go A tier. Flaming Hot, that one's gonna go C tier. I don't like Lay's Flaming Hot Chips. They're just not. They don't hit the right spots for me. Next up is kettle cooked barbecue, mesquite barbecue. That's a B tier. I'm not a big fan of the mesquite. I'm not a big fan of mesquite. They bite you all over. They give you bug bites. And gosh darn mesquite. Don't have any stagnant water around your house because the mesquite will get you. I'll tell you. Next up, we got just regular old kettle cooked. I like kettle cooked chips. I mean, they're not my favorite, but they're A tier. And then Lay's Wavy. That's also going to be an A tier. Actually, we'll throw that B tier because they're kind of annoying. They're kind of like harder than regular Lay's and mess with the roof of your mouth a little bit. Now I got pickle chips. That's going to be another A tier. I like dill pickle chips. They're good. They're pretty good. Salt and vinegar. Not a big fan of salt and vinegar chips. I know that's pretty controversial. A lot of people like salt and vinegar chips, but I don't. They're going to be a C tier for me. I'm sorry, but vinegar in my chips is not appetizing at all. So, yeah. And then same thing with sour cream and onion. Onion and sour cream. That's not a good combination, especially on chips. Like, no, just stop. Just stop. Next up, we got stacks. These are basically Lay's Pringles. I think this is like cheddar and then original. We're just gonna throw them C tier because I mean they're just knockoff Pringles. They're not very good. I've had them before. They're not Pringles. Next up, we got some Lay's Wavy, Lay's Lay's Wavy barbecue. We're gonna throw that in B tier as well with the other Wavy. Wavy's not the way to go for me. Next up, we got Munchies Party Snacks. That's a C tier. Not a huge fan of Munchies. I get the Munchies a lot, but not for Munchies. Oh, these are actually. I didn't know these were chips either. Oh, well, they're called pretzel chips, so that would make them chips probably. But I do like these, so we're gonna throw those A tier. I actually really like those. I haven't had them in a while, but they're really good. Next up, Pringles. We got the whole row of Pringles here. Pringles barbecue chips. S tier all day, day. That's the best Pringle. Best Pringle. And cheddar, that's a close second. That's a close second. The cheddar Pringles, that's a close second. And original Pringles and pizza Pringles, they're all A tier. Pringles are great. You can make duck lips and Pringles are great. Now we got salt and vinegar, not F tier, C tier, and sour cream and onion, C tier. Get that out of here. Okay, now we got regular pretzels. Regular pretzels, regular pretzels, man, they're just not that. They're just not there, man. Regular pretzels are just, they're just not. They're C tier. They're just too bland. It's just burnt bread. I mean, not a biggest fan of pretzels. Next up is oven baked. Get that F tier. F tier. Gosh. Okay. All right. Ruffles cheddar and sour cream. This is the only sour cream chip that I will eat. It's still a B tier. I mean, it's not. It's in no way an A tier or an S tier, but it's a decent chip. All right, and now regular Ruffles. Throwing that in B tier too. The wavy chips. I'm just not the biggest fan of wavy chips. Okay, next up, Sun Chips. Oh, this is it. Oh, put that in F tier. Get that out of my face, please. Ugh, who puts tomatoes on a chip? Get that out of here. Next up, we got Harvest Cheddar. I do like Harvest Cheddar quite a bit. That's an A tier. And then regular old Sun Chips. Those are going to be B tier. Not the biggest fan of regular Sun Chips, but they're still pretty decent. Now we got Takis. I actually don't like Takis. I mean, it's not because they're too spicy or anything. I just don't like Takis. That's just the way it is. You're just going to have to deal with it. I think you'll survive. All right, next up we got a bunch of Tostitos. Tostitos are scoops, Tostitos regular, Tostitos whatever those are. They're all the same. They're just corn chips. Put them all in B tier and move on with your life. They're good with salsa and queso dip, but they're just corn chips. There's nothing special about them. But we went through that lightning fast. So let's get a little breakdown here. Let's get a little breakdown. S tier, you got S tier. These are the gods of the chip world. Okay, the greatest chips, the ones that you're sad if they don't have these at the cookout. Okay, A tier. These are the ones that you like. You're like, yeah, that's pretty good chip. I'll eat that. I'll take it. B tier. These are the chips that you're like, okay. I mean, I'm not mad. I'll eat it. I'll enjoy it. C tier. These are the ones that you're not really gonna enjoy eating. Let's be honest. You're not really gonna enjoy it, but you'll eat it because they're chips and they're there. And F tier. These are the ones that you crush up into little bits and pieces and throw in the fire. These are fire starter. So that's going to do it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. Hopefully you agree with my chip decisions. If not, let me know. Let me know what you would change about this tier list. Let me know what I did wrong. Let me know. Let me know. Drop a comment. Tell me. Do something. Mozzarella sticks, man. I'm just kidding. It's floor. But thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day today, and I will see all y'all later.